Hey everyone, Jordan here. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but sometimes a single photograph can completely dismantle a lifetime of lies. My wife of 4 years, Vanessa, was a brilliant corporate lawyer who thought she was smart enough to manage 2 lives at once. For the past 6 months, she became distant, hiding her phone and claiming she was working late on high-profile mergers. But 2 weeks ago, I found a matching set of luxury resort keycards hidden in her designer handbag, alongside a receipt for a romantic weekend getaway in Aspen. The name on the reservation wasn't mine. It belonged to Marcus, her wealthy corporate boss. Instead of crying, throwing a tantrum, or confronting her immediately, I realized that getting angry would only give her the upper hand in a legal battle. So, I decided to play the quiet game, allowing her to think she was getting away with the perfect crime while I prepared a trap that would instantly freeze the blood in her veins. Before I tell you exactly what was in that shocking photograph and how it completely destroyed Vanessa's corporate career and reputation in a matter of seconds, I have a quick question for all of you watching right now. Drop a comment below. If you caught your partner cheating with their boss, would you confront them at home immediately? Or would you quietly gather evidence to ruin them professionally first? Let me know. I am reading and replying to the best comments. Now, back to the story. Vanessa called me on Friday evening, sounding incredibly cold and detached. She told me she was coming home late and that we needed to have a serious talk about our future. I knew exactly what that meant. She was planning to ask for a divorce, expecting me to cry, beg, or start a massive screaming match. What she didn't know was that I spent her entire weekend getaway executing a flawless plan. I hired a private investigator who didn't just take pictures of them at the resort. He captured them in the most incriminating corporate situations possible, including Marcus handing her confidential company insider trading documents. I took the absolute clearest, highest resolution photograph from that file, a picture of Vanessa and Marcus smiling together at a private dinner table surrounded by stolen corporate files. I had it professionally blown up into a massive 4-foot framed canvas print. On Friday night, I hung that massive picture right in the center of our living room wall, directly facing the front door. I turned on the spotlight above it, poured myself a drink, and sat quietly on the armchair in the dark. At 9:30 p.m., the front door opened. Vanessa walked in, her chin held high, looking physically prepared for a massive argument. She took off her coat, took 2 steps into the hallway, and lifted her head. The moment her eyes landed on that giant framed picture under the bright spotlight, she completely froze. Her purse slipped from her hand, crashing onto the hardwood floor. The color drained from her face and her mouth opened, but absolutely no sound came out. She was completely paralyzed with fear. From the dark corner of the room, I calmly took a sip of my drink and said, "Welcome home, Vanessa. Do you like the new decor? I think it perfectly captures your upcoming career change." She started shaking, tears instantly streaming down her face as she realized I hadn't just caught her cheating. I had caught her committing federal corporate crimes. She stammered, "Jordan, please, let me explain. We can fix this." I stood up, walked past her, and patted her trembling shoulder. I whispered, "There's nothing to fix." 5 minutes ago, a digital copy of that exact photograph, along with the full investigator's report, was delivered to the corporate board of directors and the Federal Trade Commission. Marcus is already fired, and your legal license is being revoked as we speak. She dropped to her knees, staring at the wall in absolute horror, realizing her career, her status, and her future were entirely gone. She came home expecting a fight, but I let a single picture finish her off without saying a word. Thanks for tuning in to Jordan's Stories today. If you loved this satisfying taste of calculated poetic justice, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more powerful revenge and karma stories, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.